I want to show you 5 different ways to really elevate your YouTube videos. These are the things that I'm doing on this channel to get me to 1 million subscribers. I also do this on my AI channel, and it's got me a couple 100,000 subscribers there too. Okay, the very first one is we're going to improve our title and the hook of the video using ChatGPT to make it really straightforward for us. So your title, pretty straightforward there. The hook of the video is the first 5 to 10 seconds of the video. How exactly are you going to open the video and hook people in so they keep watching? And if you go to chatgpt.com, I'm just gonna type in, I'm making a YouTube video about 5 ways to get more views or to elevate your YouTube videos. Give me 5 titles and 5 short hooks for that. And that's just going to be my starting point. And then I'm going to look at what it gives me. 5 proven ways to get more views on YouTube fast. The 5-step formula for exploding your YouTube views. Also very good. Here's a couple of different hooks for us. Want more views without relying on luck? Here's what actually works. That's pretty good and short. Most creators miss this 5 simple tweaks that can 10x your views. Don't be one of them. That's great, actually. Now, another tool I use is called Spotter Studio. It kind of does the same thing, but it gives you a lot more control here. This is a paid tool, but they do have a free trial. So what it does is you give it a title and it gives you a bunch of other titles. But the really nice thing is you don't have to prompt ChatGPT or anything. You just click right here to continue, to rephrase, to shorten, to explode, to basically get a bunch of ideas off an existing idea that it gives you. And then you start with a simple prompt to get started here. I actually use ChatGPT to give me that first initial idea, and then I build it here. And then it also gives you a hook over here. So if you click on the hook tab right on top, it's going to give you a bunch of different ways to start your video. And it gives you a bunch of ideas for your thumbnails this way. Again, you could continue to explore those. And then if you like them, you're like, okay, I'm going to put myself here. Maybe you'll use Canva to do that. But this is a great way to get ideas for thumbnail, title, and hook. That's going to be our packaging. And it's the very first way you could really elevate your YouTube channel. Next on our list is using really engaging captions. One of the best ways to do that is creating YouTube shorts and then using this program called CapCut, which is a video editor, to automatically caption the videos. So here's a short vertical video, and it's about 1 minute long. And CapCut has this really cool option right here under captions, where you could basically generate captions automatically. So I'm going to press generate right over here. This is going to automatically transcribe and caption the video in one click. I don't have to do this manually. And if I kind of scrub through it, you could see there's the caption right here. And I just moved this caption up. This is not going to be good enough just yet, but they have these templates on their captions. And if I go to this text section, I could go to templates, and they have all these different templates. Now, a lot of these are going to require a paid upgrade, but it's well worth it if you're going to make YouTube shorts pretty consistently. But let me go ahead and just show you. I'll click on this one, okay? Look at this. It's creating the captions. Let me just press play a little bit later. It's adding these little emojis, right? You could change the speed. You could change all of this down here too. You could just change all the captions, fix any mistakes that it makes, and then you could resize it. But this really levels up your YouTube shorts. If you don't have these, if you basically don't have this track, it's not going to do very well. But if you add captions, it's going to do better. And if you really level up those captions with these templates, it's going to do even better. Now, the next way to elevate your YouTube videos is by adding really good background music and even sound effects. And that brings me to my sponsor, Epidemic Sound. And Epidemic Sound has one of the largest libraries of very high quality music, and they also have sound effects. But they have some new ways to find music that I really like. So you could do the traditional way and find music using genre, using searching by mood. So that's pretty straightforward. You want a happy background music, choose this. Here's a bunch of different tracks. You could simply press play, and then you could download it and add it inside a CapCut. If you use that to edit, I use Adobe Premiere, and it's very simple to edit music there. And these are all royalty free, so you won't have any type of copyright issues on YouTube. So that's very important, to choose something that has no issues with copyright, which this platform is obviously designed to do that. But let me log into my account and show you a few different options that I find very useful when I'm trying to find music. You could search by video. You could literally drag and drop your video here, and it will look into that video and recommend songs that match that video. So for the longest time, every time I made a YouTube video, I would at least listen to like 3-4 songs before I picked one manually. Well, this takes care of that for you. will suggest music that matches the content of your video. So here's an unboxing video I have. I'm literally gonna put that video here, press get recommendation. And the really nice thing is it puts the video here. So it's on mute right now. And then I could play the song and see how it works with the video. So I could listen. Now that could work. I listened to a couple more too, and I think they could work too. And then you could press download right here. And I have an account here, so I'm going to download it as a WAV file. You could also download it as an MP3 file too. And what's really nice is you could actually segment part of it out. If you want a shorter piece of it, you could just download that segment. And they also have this option right here that's really cool, create versions. So if you click this, you could choose shorter version of that song. So I had a longer video in that case, so I could use this track, but let's say I was doing a short version of it that was only 60 seconds. Well, it's much easier to just get this to create this 60-second version and then download that. These are all just 60 seconds. You can see 59, 1 minute, and then I could download that. And then in the edit, I don't have to do anything. I literally drop it as my background music, lower the volume, and I'm set to go. I'll put a link to Epidemic Sound in the description below this video, and also take advantage of their sound effects library too. So music is definitely the most important part to elevate your YouTube videos. Sound effects takes it even to the next level. Now, the next tip is elevating the quality of your audio. And there's two ways to do it. One is using a better mic, and the other one is using a software with AI. This has really taken a big leap forward. So I'll show you the mic first. I'm using a podcast mic that's pretty expensive. This is more like $300–400. But if you're just starting out, this one is really good. It's less than $100. It's called the Blue Yeti. And this one, it looks like I bought it 3 different times here. It comes in different colors and different variations here. And very straightforward USB mic. You plug it into your computer, and then you could use like a free app like OBS to record your audio that way and then match it up with your video in the edits. This is one of my favorite all-time mics. Now, the next one is a free tool from Adobe. This is called Adobe Podcast at podcast.adobe.com. And this is AI-powered audio tools. The one I wanted to show you specifically for this one is called Enhanced Speech. So Enhanced Speech, you literally record your audio, you drag and drop your audio over here, and then it will give you a studio quality, almost studio quality audio output. So if you don't have a mic, even if you don't have the Blue Yeti yet, just go ahead and drop any audio that you record into this and then use that in your edit. That will significantly improve the quality of your YouTube videos, because audio is one of the things people are not very forgiving about. If you have bad audio, people will click away in the first 5–10 seconds very quickly. Now, number 5 on my list, and I got one bonus one for you too. Number 5 is making much tighter edits to your YouTube videos and tell what you want to tell in your video as quickly as possible. That's just the nature of YouTube. Get to the point, don't have any filler content, and people will stick around longer. So a tool I like for that is called Descript, and Descript is a video editing tool, but it's kind of an all-in-one tool. So I'll show you some of the different options that it has. All you have to do is drop your video. This is first designed for podcasters, but now you could do it with video. Drop your video. It automatically transcribes the video for you in text. Then all you have to do is literally edit the text. So anytime you say anytime you said something that was redundant, you select it like this, you press delete, and it deletes it from the video automatically. So this makes editing accessible to everyone. So if you don't want to use CapCut or tools like that, Descript is a really great one. And they have this paid upgrade that I have called Underlord. And Underlord does a whole lot of things with AI to make this a lot tighter. So it has one-click remove filler words. It has one-click studio sound quality. So you could skip the step I showed you with Adobe. You could literally click and edit this for clarity. This removes filler of words. Anytime there were any obvious cuts, it will do that for you. And this option shortens word gaps. If you click this, anytime there's a little gap between words, you're taking too long, a half a second, it could take that out too. So these are some of the paid upgrades that are kind of worth it. But just the fact that you could edit text from the video automatically and it will make all the edits for you is well worth it. When you're done, you just press publish and you export it for YouTube and you're set to go there. And there's one more tool I wanted to show you. This is called TubeBuddy, and this one I've used since 2017. And I specifically use this one to come up with video titles. So Keyword Explorer right here is one of my favorite ways to come up with ideas for the video. And the way you do that is grow on YouTube is what I was making a video about. You literally search for that, press explore, and this gives you a bunch of different options of different titles. Then I'll use some of the other tools that I showed you to get better clickable titles. These are more search-based titles, what people are actually searching. And I've grown this specific channel solely based on search. It has nothing to do with me. It's always based on this kind of research. And then it tells you, based on my channel's history, because this has been on my channel for a while, how good of a chance do I have for this to get any views? Because with a search channel, and if you're going after search traffic, you want to make sure people are actually looking that up. And you could also look it on Google. A good amount, maybe 20-30% of my views come from Google search, not YouTube search. And you could see what people are typing in Google as well. It will give you topic ideas as well. And I still use their tag function, and I tag my videos when I upload too. So that will give you that too. Now, this is one of the many things it does, but it's one of my favorite things that it does. It has a bunch of other things. Niche Insights recently came out. It tells you best times to publish. It will give you all kinds of ways to edit your videos, existing description across your entire channel, ton of different things you could explore on your own. So hopefully that gives you a bunch of different ways you could improve your channel, and I'll include all the links in the description. Thanks so much for Epidemic Sound for sponsoring this video, and I will catch you on the next one.